It's live now, Jerry.
Live now? Okay.
Yes, sir.
We'll call this meeting to order and stand for the pledge. I pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good morning, all. Pretty soon, hopefully, this Zoom meeting stuff will come to an end and we'll get back to normal business. Call for a motion for the reading of approval of minutes. Last
Motion.
meeting. So, all right. I guess I second. All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Opportunity for the public to address the board, agenda items only.
I didn't receive any agenda comments.
Okay. Resolution 200122, current payables.
Yes, Commissioners, be it resolved, the Board of Commissioners of Lackawanna County does hereby approve the following payables. Lackawanna County General Fund numbers 303157-303381 inclusive, totaling $1,007,539.25. Electronic fund transfers, including all payroll accounts, totaling $928,359.65, adopted at a regular meeting of the Board of Commissioners of Lackawanna County held on June 3rd, 2020.
Any questions for Mr. DeBillio?
Not for me.
No? Okay. I'll accept the motion approving the payables.
I'll make a motion.
Okay, second. All in favor? Aye. Okay, on to 200117.
Resolution authorizing Lackawanna County's signature upon the Pennsylvania Section 108 Loan Consortium requesting a principal loan payment deferment for August 1st, 2020 on behalf of Boscov's Department Store. Loan B 04DC 42001, providing relief for HUD Section 108 borrowers impacted by coronavirus. Whereas many communities have used Section 108 funds to make loans to businesses undertaking economic development projects. Some of these businesses are experiencing reductions in revenue due to the economic impact of coronavirus and are now requesting relief, forbearance on their payment obligations under their loans. Boscov's Department Store is classified as a non-essential business and has, as such, has been ordered closed by Governor Wolf's March 19th, 2020 decree that all non-life-sustaining businesses in Pennsylvania to close their physical locations. Because of this, Boscov's is experiencing a loss in revenue that makes it difficult for them to honor their commitment during these unprecedented times. And whereas Lackawanna County acknowledges that the United States Department of Housing and Urban Development is not the lender under the Section of 108 loan program and cannot forgive loans or defer interest payments. Interest charges on the Section 108 loan are due 7 days prior to August 1st, 2020, which will be wired directly to the lender, Bank of New York Mellon, from Boscov's Department Store, LLC. Be it resolved that the Lackawanna County Board of Commissioners, that Lackawanna County, as part of the Pennsylvania Section 108 Loan Consortium, is requesting a principal loan deferment for the August 1st, 2020 payment on Section 108 Loan B04DC 42001 to the United States Department of Housing and Urban Development, established to create and or retain low moderate income jobs for Boscov's Department Stores, LLC. Adopted at a regular meeting of the Board of Commissioners of Lackawanna County held on June 3rd, 2020. Here to speak on that is Economic Development Director Brenda Sacco.
Morning, everyone.
Morning.
Morning.
This resolution states that the county, as part of the Pennsylvania Section 108 Consortium, by means of a letter to HUD, is requesting a principal loan deferment for the Boscov Section 108 loan, which is due August 1st, 2020. The request for this deferral is providing relief for HUD Section 108 borrowers impacted by coronavirus. Any questions?
It's important to understand too, I worked with Brenda on reviewing this, that this money is not owed to the county. This money is going to HUD. And we're just basically supporting Boscov's request to delay deferment on the
Right.
payment of August 1st.
Right, and Boscov's has been paying in the past or current, right?
Correct, that is correct, yes.
Correct. And we're in a consortium with other counties that are doing the same.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, accept the motion on this resolution?
I'll make a motion. I'm hoping that they come back stronger than ever.
Yep, I hope so
Me
too.
too.
All right, second, on the question, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay, ayes have it. Resolution 200118.
Be it resolved, the Board of Commissioners of Lackawanna, of the County of Lackawanna does hereby adopt and ratify the Lackawanna County Business Relief Grant to assist small businesses that have been harmed by the COVID-19 pandemic. These funds can be utilized to support ongoing business operations and will provide the emergency assistance that all small businesses desperately need to stay afloat. Be it further resolved that the Board of Commissioners of the County of Lackawanna does hereby direct the Director of Planning and Economic Development to sign and authorize all documents related to this grant program. Adopted at a regular meeting of the Board of Commissioners of Lackawanna County held on June 3rd, 2020. Here to speak on this also is Director Brenda Sacco.
Again, this resolution is adopting and ratifying the business relief program to assist small businesses that have been harmed by the COVID-19 pandemic and by offering a one-time grant payment. This program was actually rolled out in late May, and we're hoping to announce the grant recipients within the next week or so.
Okay, you've gone through all the applications? Ms. Sacco?
Most of them. We have a few just to wrap up today because there's a lot of qualifying criteria that we had to go through. And
Okay.
we received quite a number of applications. So we just want to make sure that it's a fair and equitable process.
Okay, great, thank you.
You're welcome.
Any other questions?
Nope.
Okay, I'll accept the motion ratifying this grant program.
Motion.
Second on the question. All in favor? Aye. Okay, motion carries. Resolution 200119.
Entering into a First Amendment agreement with Vigilnet. Be it resolved, the Board of Commissioners of Lackawanna County does hereby enter into a First Amendment to Vigilnet full service agreement for alcohol monitoring and radio frequency monitoring services for the probation department. The term of the agreement shall be extended for a period of 4 years commencing on June 1st, 2020 and terminating on May 31st, 2024. Adopted at a regular meeting of the Board of Commissioners of Lackawanna County held on June 3rd, 2020. Here to speak on that, Commissioners, is Chief Probation Officer William McCarthy.
I lost Mr. McCarthy, so I don't know if Don is able to speak on this.
Sure, Commissioners. Commissioner, this is a contract for the, let me see, yeah, for Vigilnet, which provides scram bracelets for the probation office and the criminal courts. And we've been using this company for 3 years. They've been under contract, and we're extending, the court has requested that we extend the contract for another 4 years going forward. It's the same terms. There's no change in terms on the use of the bracelets or the cost to the county.
Yeah, we talked about this at the work session.
That's correct,
Everything- Yes, okay. Anybody else, anyone have any questions for him?
No, I'm good.
Okay, well, accept the motion, entering in this agreement.
Motion.
Second on the question, all in favor?
Aye.
Okay, resolution 200120.
Entering into a First Amendment to a lease agreement. Be it resolved, the Board of Commissioners of Lackawanna County does hereby enter into a First Amendment to the Vigilnet lease agreement for their lease of office space at 130 North Washington Avenue, Scranton, term to commence June 1st, 2020 and terminating May 31st, 2024 at a cost of $500. Adopted at a regular meeting of the Board of Commissioners of Lackawanna County held on June 3rd, 2020. Attorney Frederickson, and you want to speak on this?
Absolutely. This corresponds with the prior agreement. Vigilnet, besides providing the scram bracelets to the county, they rent office space from us where they run their operation from here in Lackawanna County. They distribute their bracelets and monitoring and so forth through there. So this will correspond and will run consecutively with the contract for the scram bracelets, both expiring in May of 2024.
Okay. Any questions for Mr. Frederickson?
Nope.
Okay, motion accepting this?
I'll make the motion.
Second on the question, all in favor? Aye. Okay, motion carries. Resolution 200121.
Entering into an MATP grant agreement. Be it resolved, the Board of Commissioners of Lackawanna County does hereby enter into a grant agreement with the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania's Department of Public Welfare for the Medical Assistance Transportation Program. The agreement shall commence July 1st, 2020 and terminate June 30th, 2021. Adopted at a regular meeting of the Board of Commissioners of Lackawanna County held on June 3rd, 2020. Commissioners, Mr. Wayne Williams, the share ride manager, was going to participate, but got called away at the last second for a meeting with individuals from Harrisburg about quotes and reopening and stuff like that they're going through right now. If there's any questions, Attorney Rosario can speak to it.
We talked about this at our work session.
That's correct. This is the shared ride program that the coordinated transports go out and take care of individuals who have to get to their medical assistance.
Grant.
Right.
Okay.
It's an annual contract.
Yeah.
Just a little explanation maybe for the public, just in case they're not sure.
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 Go ahead, Frank. Go ahead, Frank.
Commissioners, it's what we call a participation grant agreement between the Department of Human Services and Lackawanna County as the grantee. So there's certain amounts of state dollars that flow down through the MATP program. And as a result, we as the grantee have to enter into this agreement to ensure that we are in compliance with the MAT program by providing eligible medical assistant recipients appropriate transportation in need of those services. So the agreement just simply outlines the criteria by which we should follow, and then certain reporting requirements that we have to adhere to in submitting documents back to the state.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, any other questions? Accept the motion.
Motion.
Second on the question, all in favor?
Aye.
No moved. Okay, opportunity for the public to address the board. Ms. Hart, any questions?
We received an email. They were inquiring if we were still having the fireworks July at Courthouse Square. So I don't know if that's going to be addressed later. It's from a gentleman by the name of Stephen Kirsch.
Yeah, we'll get to that in the commissioner's other business. Okay, anything else? No?
That's it.
And just so everybody knows, we do have an updated email address for questions. What is that, Tracy?
It's open meetings at lackawannacounty.org.
Anything else?
That's it.
Okay, commissioner's other business.
So do you have anything? I have a couple things.
Go right ahead.
I just, the last couple days have been a little crazy downstairs in our building, counting all these mail-in ballots and absentee ballots. I just want to thank everybody for stepping up, all our people from all the different departments that we asked to help out. Marion and her team did an unbelievable job. I mean, it was overwhelming. So thanks go out to them. They're still hard at work at finishing up this morning. So hopefully today we can wrap that up. The other thing that I want to talk about is we're, going to the yellow phase on Friday, finally. So hopefully that the numbers with our deaths and COVID rates continue to drop, and we can go right into the green phase shortly hereafter. So I'm looking forward to that. And as far as some emails, I know there was some question on emails from last meeting. Some of the local restaurants and businesses, I've talked to many of them. We're working as quick as we can to get things back open. Hopefully the governor, like I said, gets us to the green phase and we can at least get back to indoor eating and barber shops and salons. So hopefully we're getting to that point quick. So we're working hard on that. So that's all I have, I think, for me today.
Thank you. A couple of things. I thank everyone for all the hard work they did on this election. And I think it gave us an opportunity to kind of do a dry run for the general election. We'll get an idea of what we're getting ourselves into with all these mail-in ballots. It certainly is going to, it was a challenge, and everybody stepped up and did a great job. We have to continue on now, though. And as far as, we have been working hard trying to get the governor to get us more further open. Going to yellow doesn't help a lot, but it helps. And it's a step getting to green. So we're going to continue to encourage that to happen. We're going to work hard at that too. Commissioner Dominic is off not feeling well today. So we wish her well and hope she is doing getting better and recuperating. I should have started the meeting with saying something about her not being here. Other than that, though, Mr. Jeffers, I think you have some county announcements.
We do, and I just want to touch on the voter bureau real quick. I think that it would behoove us to salute Miriam in Dallas and the voter registration, and really all of the county employees that worked not just last night, late into the night, but all those who have been working very hard. A lot of people don't realize that the application process, the way it works, and then you have to take it off the computers, and then you have to find that person and their district and all that kind of stuff, and then they have to stuff a ballot and mail it out to them. Marion's people and the county employees that helped her with the different departments that we reassigned during this process were able to bring in 32,000 applications, have them all stuff the ballots, and out the door by 6 o'clock on the 26th of May. So everybody received theirs within a few days of the 26th deadline. One thing that did surprise me yesterday were the amount of people that showed up here at the Globe to drop off those ballots. So the 30,000 that we had received prior to yesterday was a very large amount, but we received more than about 500 yesterday afternoon with people coming through the doors here. It was quite surprising that people kept coming down here with their ballots. So they do deserve a salute, and they did a really, really, really good job. I don't know how other counties dealt with it, but ours was extremely organized, highly functional, and everything went pretty smoothly. It's just the amount of paper that we have to open up and strategically put down and recount twice before we put it in the machine. A lot of people think you just take the ballot out and stick it through a machine. It has to be counted twice so the amounts match. And if they don't match after the second count, they have to be counted again. So some districts had 80, some districts had 400. Those have to be counted individually and correctly. So it did take a lot of time. We're hoping that they almost had 10,000 processed, meaning counted last night, the paper ballots. And we still have a team of people down there today. And we think that we're going to be able to get this process done by 6 o'clock tonight. That's our hope. So keep your fingers crossed on that. We'd like to get it done in this amount of time. Two quick notes about, we have been getting calls and phone and emails about the 4th of July and the 3-on-3 basketball tournaments. The yellow phase only allows for 25 people in a gathering. The green phase only allows for 250 people in the gathering. So because of these qualifiers with these two phases, and even if we went to a non-phase, say the first week of July, there's just not enough time to plan for these two events, knowing what we know today as far as the restrictions on the phases that we're in and we're hoping to get to. So the commissioners have thought of the people's safety and not violating the phases. So we will not be having the 4th of July down on the courthouse square, and we will not be having the 3-on-3 tournament, which usually takes place 2 weeks later in the middle of July. We're hoping that we can schedule some things down the road, but as far as the fireworks goes, it doesn't seem like it's going to happen this year for the 4th of July. And it's kind of with a lot of other counties and a lot of other fire departments that have their annual picnics are doing too. A lot of these summer picnics, and Commissioner Shermack can attest to this because he talks to them a lot, the volunteer fire companies are going to be canceled in the summertime. There's just not enough time to plan for these things in advance in where we are and where we're going. So I just want to touch on those couple of notes.
Yeah, and on that note too, anybody out there, contribute to your local fire departments because they're going to be short on funds this year. It's going to be tough times for everybody.
That's it, Mr. Chairman.
Good. Anyone that was concerned about the security of the election should put their worries to rest. It was held, the ballots were held under lock and key, cameras, Sheriff's Department. Watchers from both major parties were in the area when they were being counted. Everything was done safely, securely, and honestly. So it worked out real well, and we're looking forward to November. So on that note, look for a motion to adjourn.
One quick thing before I do. I know there was some confusion on the email, and some people might have sent things. It wasn't very clear on what was to be read as a comment to the previous meeting. So anybody out there that has a question, send it back to the new email address that's specifically for comments for the meetings, and we'll be happy to read them and address them at that point. So sorry for the confusion, but other than that, I make a motion to adjourn.
Second. Okay, meeting adjourned. Thank you.
Thank
Bye.
you.
Thanks, everybody.